Wow. Kuin sä nyt sit siihen oot jäänyt makaamaan? Oh niin, meillä oli se... Oh niin, nää on jotakin... Joo. Skilli. Nää niinku... Melkein niinku päivittyy vähän niinku itsestään, kun löytää noita kirjoja. Mut mitäs hittoa? Mulla on 9. Oi saatana. Onpas mä? Psykologi. Pistetään se ainakin level 3. Influence King returns forcing down mechanism. Tääkin voisi olla hyvä. Olisiko puolaväli aika niinku hyvä? Semmonen niinku... En tiedä. Sitten 1 vielä. Tää tonne. Siellä on tullut päivä. Päivä on valjennut. Pääseekö
No.
tän?
I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say about all this.
Okei. Ei sitten mennä sinne.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce.
Yes, I
How do you
am.
feel?
Pretty...
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
You think I'm crazy?
I saw people in hoods. They had stolen Mrs. Hawkins' paintings.
Who are you talking about? Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know, but they were a threat. They've taken over the caves under the mansion. They were performing some kind of ritual. One of the entryways was under Charles Hawkins' office.
We suspect Mr. Hawkins of being involved.
My patients believe the old islanders used to worship primitive sea gods. Could they be the focus of the cult?
Am I hearing this right?
So you think me gullible?
No, not at all.
What else did you uncover, Mr. Pierce?
I might be onto a lead. Dr. Colden.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
Okay. Sort of crisis.
I didn't see what, but something was there, with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I
I
don't see
know.
how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well.
Oh
I'll go
shit.
to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her
This will
husband's
affect your
death
destiny,
and
eli
Sarah Hawkins.
Bradley
Don't
ei
end up
varmaan
in the
tykännyt.
hospital this time.
Huh?
I'll do my best.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
Jaha, kyllä sä et halua puhua mun kanssa.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Selvä. Leave. Selvä sitten. Du.
What can
Hello.
I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may.
You may.
However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
Huh. Cat.
You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable.
Kiitos.
It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Keitäs nyt vähän kahveeta ja otetaan yksi ryyppy.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday,
Miss
I met him at
mental
the hospital. He spoke to me
Mental
about Sarah
hospital.
Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Huh. He died screaming right before him. You were no longer there. You're telling it quite well.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course.
Huh.
Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
I share in your grief, but I had nothing to do with it.
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Okay. Did he speak to your son?
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on.
Okay.
The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors?
Hmm.
Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Okay. Okay. Ah,
Did she really care for him after all?
mä sain vissiin saanko mä nyt 2 pistet tosta kun ne meni ne vaihtoehdot läpitte tosta. Tai kun oli se niinku se psykologinen vaihtoehto ja mitä kaikki siinä oli. Onks tässä joku järjestys? I don't know.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Huh. Okay. Let's see. Kahvikuppi. Ei kun, niin.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Maybe more.
A house of artists. A house of artists.
A house of artists. Halo? Laitas nyt jotain muutakin. Okei. Ahaa. Vieraskirja vai?
Sanders' accession register. He wrote
Ei.
beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Ahaa.
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel?
Pretty bad.
Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
Huh. Ah. Kaveri on
The
tullut
Chandler.
taiteen vähän
I need to
tosissaan.
see it.
Huh. Cool. Okay. I cannot go in there. Okay.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Okay. Katsotaan.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes.
Haa.
I can't take anymore. I can't hold it back. Forgive me.
Accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings, that accursed Sarah.
Se pimputteli sitä pianoa. Ha!
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Arvasin. Se meni kyllä ihan puolivahinkos. Mutta mä arvasin, että tuossa pianossa oli joku juttu. Alrighty, let's see. Mitä sieltä? Kirja. Medicine.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Amuletti. Tää on siis noit
I could
unipillereitä.
use one of those. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Okay.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Huh. Okay. Kukas säännö sit? Ei kun jaa, se oli tuo kätti. Key to the Sanders Gallery. Would you read the book? Read the book. Mullas blö. Okay.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
None of your business.
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Francis Sanders and wanted me to size up his estate before making an offer to his widow.
Nice story. Bad lie. Learn how to
Oi
dupe,
vittu.
Detective. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
I found this drawing of a dagger. Did you come across anything like it in your reading?
Perhaps. I saw several daggers in the ledgers. I could always check. What I didn't find, however, was the slightest reason why I should help you, Detective.
I don't need your services. I can manage all on my own, thanks.
Do it then.
Huh. Kaksi tuli joo. Vois tätä psykologiaa pistää tuohon kans puoleen väliin. Ei kun aina väärä nappi. Okei. Holy shit. Täällä jossain on varmaan tutkittavaa.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Huh. Oi saatana. This is a very big place.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
There it is. There it is. Huh.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
I don't know. I don't know. Se oli olju. Pääseks mä tästä?
The public entrance to the gallery.
The public entrance. No katsotaan nyt tätä taulua. Siitäkin sai oljua. Psykooseihin sä nyt joudut. The painting is alive. Mikäs? Onks tää nyt joku? Onks tää joku sniikkailukohtaus se seuraavaksi, että mun pitää niinku mental gallerias tulos. Examine the
What
sampler.
the hell was that?
Jaa kuule. No joo. Se nyt näkyy. Heippa. Oi vittu. Se nyt näki suoraan, että... Jaha.
What the hell was that?
Mikä Mikä mun objektiivi tässä nyt sitten niinku on?
I can't even touch it.
Mä en tiedä kuoleeks tää jätkä ton, kun se on tarpeeksi kauan tuolla. No heippa.
That thing came out of this painting. There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it.
No
That
tuhoa se
thing
sitten.
came out of this painting. There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it. Damn. I could try tearing the painting with this thing.
Oh! Okei.
What the hell was that? Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
No mitä sä niinku...
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Okei. Okei. Heippa! Mun täytyy vaan nyt näköjään löytää sit joku oikee.
What the hell was that? Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Voi nyt vittu.
Damn.
Okei, se ei toiminut. No, tää on nyt sit vähän niinku tommonen trial and error.
What the hell was that?
Sen kun käydään nyt sit poimimassa joku ase täältä ja...
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger. Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Heippa.
Damn it! I have to use a specific dagger.
Mikäköhän sit on sun specific daggeris? Ei ainakaan tuo.
What the hell was that?
Joo.
Maybe I can use this dagger. Damn it!
Joo.
This dagger didn't work. Damn it! I have to use a specific dagger.
Mikähän sun on siis... Sun specific dagger? No juu, heippa vaan sulle. Okei.
What the hell was that?
Selvä. Tota on koitettu, tota on koitettu, tota on koitettu. Tota en tiedä onko koitettu.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger. Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
This dagger didn't work. Okei. Koitetaan nyt vielä muutama kerta. Mä katosin jostakin mikä helvetti se
What the
tikari
hell
sit
was
on.
that?
Jaksa tässä pyörii koko loppu vuotta. Miettiä, että jee, onko se nyt tämä?
Maybe I can use this dagger.
No ei varmaan oo. Ei vittu.
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Kato mikä vittu se tikari sit on. Okei, katsotaan mikä se sitten on. Okei. Mä ehkä tiedän mikä
What
se
the
on.
hell was that? This dagger looks different.
No niin. Juokse. Menes nyt takaisin sit sinne. Saakeli taulus. Etkä revi minun mukana. Noin. Oh shit. No niin. Taas oli sun unimaailmassa.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
There's a monster. The painting was cursed.
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You didn't hear and you knew about the monster? You must have noticed the state of my arm.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
This symbol on the dagger, it was all over Sanders' cell. It's what protected him. It's what protected me, too. If Hawkins was trying to get rid of this shambler, she might have made contact with Drake. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm staying here to talk business with Irene.
Okei. Seuraava. Hullu talo. Tai hullu huoneeseen. Mikä onkaan. Laita nyt se ovi kiinni, no niin. Inspect the bookstore.
Where's the bookseller? Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Oh. Mitä se saadaan kirjastohoitaja nyt sit on? Tää vois olla...
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Medicine progression. What's täällä? Would you read the book?
What does
the
this
book.
strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
Okei. Haa. Medisiini menee ylöspäin. Hello. Anybody here? Dark water. Oliu. Huh.
What happened here?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Let's start over. Where did
Jaha.
they break in from?
No ovesta tai ikkunasta.
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Amatööri.
No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then?
Perhaps.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals?
Huh. Sieltä
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Kirous.
What the? Charles Hawkins?
Charles Hawkins.
Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins.
Mitä siellä oli? Ei mitään.
What
Tyhjä.
sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Niin kovat psykoosit tuli kyllä tässä tutkimuksessa, että niin.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Okei. Okei. Pitääks mun nyt sit?
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet? Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Nähtävästi. Unipillerit, niin... Se on tuo
What a strange amulet.
ratkaisu
I
kaikki.
have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
Koskit jo. Aha.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
A page seems hidden here, but if somebody finds this memory, there will be no doubt. My last and only hope. The following can be important. And the clues to combine are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where lab and study combines in the world. Is numbered. Okay. Change lock. No. Rotate. Validate. Okei. Kes toimii tollain?
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Okay.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions.
Arkham
Never
Edition.
heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
No. Seuraava tehtävä on open the safe zone. Noniin. Jotenka. Mä
A
ymmärrän.
kind of chalice.
Okei.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Jep, jokaisessa sylinterissä oli sit se vihje.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold.
Stone.
To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Oliks näissä sit joku?
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
Liittyy se, no ihan varmaan liittyy
How many volumes are there in this collection?
kirjoihin jotenkin.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my
Tähän se
The
apprehension
Queen
grows.
has little protection.
We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Dark Soldiers. Onks tää niinku... Pitäis mun laskea nää mustat sotilaat, eli jos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kahdeksan. Aha. Noin. Jos olisi 8. Mitä siinä oli? Se oli niinku Red Pills.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
1, 2, 3, 4. Olisiko se 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Olisiko se 5? En mä silti tiedä, löytyykö ne kaikki tästä huoneesta, mutta
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Huh. Volume 9. Oliko se semmonen? Mikä se sit näistä on?
Drake talked about a particular volume.
Kakkonen.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that... What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume.
Okei.